to my channel. My name is Phindi. Actually, my name is Phindi Lehlophe, originally from South Africa, but currently living in Poland, and Poland is in Europe. So guys, if you are new here, if it's your first time here, my darling, my sweetheart, welcome to my channel, and please make sure that you don't leave without subscribing to get more content from me. And if you are a returning subscriber, my darling, my sweetheart, welcome, and thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you for your love, thank you for your loyalty, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And if you are a new subscriber, darling, sweetheart, welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. So guys, so far the channel is growing. It's growing slowly, but it's growing, and I'm happy with this. And thank you so much guys for your support. Like I said, I really appreciate this. So as you could have seen by the title of the video, today we are back with another story time. Another story time. I'm so happy. Another story time, another madness, another craziness of my student life. So you remember on the last story time, I told you that there will be another story coming, and that it's a story that happened the second weekend of Leah weekend. Do you remember this? Yeah. So I'm back with another story, and this story happened the second weekend of that weekend, the one that everything just went hectic, where the night was not okay. And before we start the story, I would like to say Happy New Year. And this story is just to say Happy New Year to you guys. I thought this will be a perfect video just to welcome you back to the new year, I guess. So anyway, this story, okay, wait. For this story, we'll be having a glass of wine because Majala are back. This is so nice. So on this story, it will be me and my friend Momo, my favorite friend Momo. So now this story happened the second weekend of the last story that I did. And remember, when I finished the last story, I told you guys that you need to watch out for another story that is coming. And on that weekend, we were supposed to learn a lesson, but we didn't. Instead of staying home the following weekend, we decided to say, siyabangena. Oh my goodness. So some details, they will be relating to the other story. So if you didn't watch the previous story, please go back and watch the story, because I'm not going to repeat some of the details, like where I was staying and all those kind of things. I'm just going to tell the story and move on. Yabo. So going back and telling the details is gonna be long. The reason why that story it was long is because I was explaining the details, knowing that the following stories will be coming from that particular video. I don't know if I make sense. But I think I make sense. So yeah, stay tuned. Take your wine, take your cup of tea, anything that you would like to take while you're watching the story, okay? So now on the second weekend, actually during the week, me and Momo, we were talking, and we were like, do you think we should go out after what happened? And we're like, no, we shouldn't go out. Like, no, enough is enough. Now we stay home, we focus on other things, you know. If you want to have fun, we will have fun in the house with the housemates and everyone who is here to come and visit us. So we are not doing this anymore. We are done. Like, we are done. Fine. We agreed with each other, and we told ourselves that we are not gonna go anywhere. Fine. Thursday, Friday, I go to school, and as I was at school, Momo calls me and she asked me, where am I? I said, I'm still at school. And she said, okay, I'm done with work, so I'm in Vereeniging and I'll be waiting for you, and I'll be waiting for you at our normal spot. And I said, okay, it's fine. I will meet you there. And then I tell the other housemates, the ones that are studying at the same college with me, I tell them that, hey, Mama is at our spot and we have to go after this. And they were asking, hi, Bo, you guys told us that you're not going to drink anymore. You told us that you will be staying at home. And we're like, yeah, we will stay at home. We're just going to go there and just have a good time. And then we will go and we will leave like very early and go home. And then so we agreed and we went, because the ones who were studying at the same college as me, it was 2 guys who were from my house. And so they were like, no, it's fine. Today we are taking care of you, so you guys will be okay. And we're like, okay, fine. So we went to Black and White. When we got to Black and White, we obviously we did our normal routine. Bought food, bought drinks, we ate, we drank, As we were drinking, Momo is like, but this is fun. How can we leave the fun? Like, no, we need to consider our decision. And I was like, me, Momo, I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I'm staying at home. So if you want to go, you can go. Me, no. Cut me out. Okay, fine. Momo says, okay, it's fine. We will stay at home. Because now, remember, I told you that me and Momo, we were close, and the other 3 girls who were staying in another room, they were close also. So every weekend, me and Momo, we were going out together, and them also, they will go to their own places. Sometimes we will go together, but we preferred to go just me and Momo, because we liked different places and we liked different things. So now if I say I'm not going, Momo also will be staying at home and saying that, okay, I don't have anyone to go with, so I will stay at home. Cool, fine. We go home. It's a Friday. We go home early. I think we went home around 8. So we went home, and as we got home, obviously we just mind our own business. We went to sleep. Saturday morning comes and we do our morning routine. Remember the morning routine that I told you about on the previous story? We did our morning routine, we did our laundry, and we were sitting in a circle, all like we always do. And we did our laundry, we had breakfast, and everything was perfect, everything was cool. And it's so as we were sitting there, the guys are telling us that they are going to what is this place? They told us that they are going to 3 Rivers to visit one of their friends, so they won't be in the house on this particular Saturday. And we're like, okay, so what about you girls? We are asking these 3 girls. They say, no, we are actually going somewhere with our friends, and we'll probably be back tomorrow because we'll be sleeping over at our friend's house. And me and Momo were like, oops, okay, what about us? And Momo was like, come on, you need to consider going out. Please, let's go. And I was like, you know what? Don't beg anymore, because already I've changed my mind. We are going tonight. What could go wrong? Nothing, right? Okay. So guys, after talking and after convincing each other that we need to go, we got dressed, we got ready, and it was we started getting ready around 5, 6. We got ready, and we told ourselves that, you know what, from now on we have to be very careful. The only time that we will take a car or we will get into somebody's car, it's if we know this person. If we know this person, we will get inside their car. Or we will just go and look for a taxi and go home. No asking for lifts, nothing. So only people we know, we will get into their cars. Finally, we got ready, we ate, and then as we were getting ready, there was like a noise outside, like as if people were coming in, but we didn't know who was it. And because remember, I told you that there was one older guy who was staying outside, like in the cottage. There was this particular guy who was staying there. So we realized later that it was friends of this guy. So now you will understand why I'm telling you this as we move on with our story. We are ready. As we are going out, my friend is like, oh, Malume, as in like, oh, uncle, and then uncle, Mochana, Momo, what are you doing here? You know, and then Momo was like, no, I live here. What are you doing here? And the uncle told Momo that he's there because he's visiting his friend, and this guy is his friend. And we're like, oh my goodness. And Momo was like, oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. And then he started introducing us, and he said, Pinda, this is my uncle. This is my mother's brother. I haven't seen him in a long time because he's always busy, blah 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 blah. I Velelinda, Malume, how are you, Malume? You know, Malume, I'm Chana. So now I was adopted as Mchana also. I am Chana, how are you? So Malume was with his other friend visiting this guy. Actually, they were bringing this guy home, and as they were talking, we noticed that the guy who lives in the cottage is so drunk. So that's why they were bringing him home so that he could sleep. And remember, it's still early. At that time, it was around 7:30, I think. Yeah, I think it was like 7:30. Let's say it was around 7:30, but it was still early. And this guy was drunk and he was coming home. And then the uncle was like, hey, why do you look so beautiful? Where are you going? And my friend was like, actually, we are going to Vereniging Club. And the uncle was like, Vereniging Club, how are you going to get there? And my friend told the uncle that we're going to take a taxi to go to Vereniging Club. And the uncle was like, no. You are not taking a taxi when you have Malume. You know, Malume can take you there. And we're like, oh, really? Okay, that's cool. Fine, nigga. And we are asking Malume, where's your car? Malume said, it's parked outside because I couldn't get inside, because I couldn't open the gate, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. Then the uncle said, okay, come to my car. Hey, that's Malume. So Malume was drunk, but he didn't look drunk. He looked okay. The only person who looked really drunk, who was wasted, it was the guy who was going inside the cottage. Then Malume and the friend, they were fine. What could go wrong? Nothing. Malume is here. And we are just going to Vereniging. And Vereniging is just like less than 10 minutes from where we were staying. Sharps. Must figure gate in. When we get to the gate, I'm like, this is Malume's car. And Malume was like, yeah, I'm Chana. This is my car. And I was like, and I asked my friend, I said, are we really going to get inside this car? And my friend was like, yeah, Malume, like, yeah, we can get inside this car. It's fine. I said, oh my goodness, this car looks like it's about to break down and fall apart there. It's koro push. Finally, I was like, you know what? I don't want to seem like I'm getting inside Malume's car. Boop. We went inside Malume's car. Malume's car, when you open it, the doors were like, Malume's car was like, and I'm like, okay, fine, boop. Malume closes the door, and then we go, whoa, in the car. Malume is talking. So now in Peace Heaven, remember I told you that it was Peace Heaven, and then the main road, and then it was a kilometer. So Malume didn't want to go drive in the main road, so he went inside our little town, little suburb or place. So he was driving around. He was just driving around. So until he could get to the end of the main road. So when he got to the end of the main road, there was a few meters away, there was like a traffic light. I feel like we are approaching the traffic light. So we couldn't see anything wrong with the car or with Malume's driving, because he was driving around the houses. You know, like when you're driving around the houses, you don't speed, you don't, there's nothing, like you can just pass the stop sign, and because there are no people, it's late at night, so nothing is wrong. Like we didn't see anything wrong. We thought, everything is fine, see sharp. Fine. Malume was approaching the traffic light. As Malume was approaching the traffic light is red. So Malume has to stop. And it's Malume, whoop, traffic light. Malume, actually, he was not going straight. He was turning and will go under the bridge. There's a bridge where when you come from P7 to Vereeniging, there's a bridge. So Malume was just turning and going under the bridge. Shoop. And I was like, Aibo, why are you stopping? He said, yo, Mchana, if I stop, this car won't start. Yeah. What? He said, if I stop, this car won't start. So I have to make sure that if I see that the traffic light is about to be red, I need to go slow. If it opens, then I have to go quickly. And if there are no cars, then I can go. And I was like, I said, okay, nothing could go wrong. We are only like 5 minutes from where we are going, so we'll be fine. So the car goes shoop under the bridge, and then second traffic light, whoop. We're like, okay, we are almost there. We just need to hang in there. I very moti ham. At this point, I'm like, repetition of last week, but now in a crazy, in a stupid, and in a funny way. Okay? I have the motor. Traffic, first traffic light, shoop. Second traffic light, shoop. Third traffic light, doop. Fine. So to people who know how Vereeniging is like, so we went to the main road. This main road, it goes straight to Vereeniging Club. I forgot the name. It goes straight to Vereeniging Club, and Vereeniging Club, it's right next to FNB. And right next to FNB, there are traffic lights. So you need to stop because that place is busy. And we entered the main road. The car is driving. And we are fine in the car. We are talking. As we are approaching this traffic, as we are about to get to Vereeniging Club, we are like to Malume, just stop here and drop us here, and we will just go inside. You don't need to stop for a long time. You just need to stop, and we will just jump off, and we go to our own place. And Malume was like, no, there's no parking here, and I could be in trouble. So what you need to do is you need to wait for me to turn into the corner. There in the corner, there are no cars. So that means if my car stops, if my car stops, of course, if my car doesn't want to start, then that means I can find somebody who can help me to push, because there are no cars, so I won't be disturbing any traffic. But here it's a lot of cars because people are coming to Vereeniging Club. And me and my friend were like, okay, Malume, okay. Fine. Malume approaches the traffic light of FNB. As Malume is approaching the traffic light of FNB, the traffic light is red. So it means that Malume has to stop. But Malume didn't stop. Malume and turns, because he had to turn to the left, not go straight. So it's like, a crossroad. So the road is going this way, the other one is going this way and this way. So Malume was supposed to turn to the left. So Malume turns to the left. Zoop! Immediately after he turns, not even like a second, I think. Immediately after he turns, we just heard, woo! We just had, woo! And me and Mama, we looked at each other and we looked back. And we're like, Malume, there are traffic cops behind us. You need to stop. And I was like, no, Mchana, I cannot stop. First of all, this car is not supposed to be on the road. And I'm like, second of all, I don't have a disc. Like, yo. Third of all, I have you guys in the back of the car and I'm drunk. And to make matters worse, they saw him breaking the law. So probably if he could have stopped, they wouldn't even notice that his car was messed up and was not supposed to be on the road. But because he turned and he was supposed to stop and wait for the traffic lights to be green so he can go. But no. Maluma was like, no, I got this. Boop. So probably those traffic cops were standing there waiting for people who are drunk and people who are coming out from For Nothing Club, because they know that there's a lot of drunk people there. So probably they were watching all those people there. I kanti kuzoqhamuka thina abantwana bamalume yo. So after Malume turns, we're like, Malume, please stop. Please. He's like, no. I can lose them. Guys, first of all, the car, it's a bicycle is faster than that car, I think. The car doesn't speed. Malume is like accelerating the car. It's like it's not moving. And the traffic cops are here. Woo! Guys, I looked back and I was like, yo, we're gonna get arrested. It's fine. I can get arrested. It's okay. But this person is gonna kill us because now the car is going like this. And I'm like, you know what? That's it. I'm not gonna die. I'm still here. I said, I'm not gonna die. And I said to my friend, you know what? I have an idea. We need to jump out of this car. My friend was like, no. This car is going too fast. We're gonna die. I said, are you kidding me? This car is not even on 20. Probably is on. I said, this car is not even moving. And remember, this street is not even long. So all of this is happening while the car is moving. So can you imagine how slow the car was moving? And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait for you, or I'm not going to wait for you to decide if you want to jump off or you want to stay. Mina, I'm going out. And you're like, what if you go out? And what if you get hurt? I said, hey, this guy's not moving fast. It's fine. I'll be fine. And guys, I opened the door. As I looked down, oh my goodness, it was not as I imagined. I thought it would look very slow, but when I looked and I was like, yo, okay, maybe that's not a good idea. And I closed the door. And then as I was sitting there, I was thinking, oh my goodness, what if we go and hit the shop? Or what if we go and hit other cars? Because now we are approaching another traffic light. And I said, what if there's a lot of what if? I said, you know what? I'm jumping. I opened the door. As I opened the door, I jumped. So how did I jump? I didn't jump with my body. I just took out one leg and I thought maybe I will put my one leg down and put the second one and stand, you know. No, not in a moving car. So I put my leg down, and as I was about to put the second leg, oh my goodness, I don't know what happened. I just saw myself rolling on the floor. I don't know if I will post this story. And I just saw myself rolling on the floor like. So as I was rolling, there was a dustbin. So there was a bin, and then I rolled and I got stopped by a bin. I just hit a bin on my back. I was rolling, and there was a bin, and I hit the bin, and the bin stopped me. And I heard my friend say, "Jo, phindimokoen." I had to stop for a while, guys, because I was laughing so much. So as I got stopped by this bin, I heard my friend say, "Jo, phindimokoen." Immediately when he said that, now the traffic cops stopped. like right next to me. They stopped because now they saw that there's somebody who came flying out of the car. And as my friend said that, I was just looking, I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot be dead because I can still hear her. And she didn't jump off the car, so that means I'm still alive. And then as I was trying to get up, the traffic cop came and was like, wait up, we need to come to it. Like, what are you doing? What is it that you're doing? And I was like, instead of getting up, I was like, Dumela. Sure. Guys, as I was up, instead of getting up, I just like, Dumela. And the traffic cop was like, what's going on? Are you crazy? I said no, and I was trying to explain what happened, and the traffic cop was like, who is that? Like, what's going on? Because he was confused. First of all, this guy broke the law by crossing the traffic light that was red, and he was supposed to stop. Second of all, there's this person who's jumping off the car, and there's another one who's screaming that I'm dead. And like, finally the car stops, and my friend comes to me, Momo comes to me, and she was running. As she was running, the traffic cop was like, what's going on? You need to tell me what's going on. So now Malume had stopped, and now he's trying to start the car, and the car is not starting. And the other traffic cop is like to the other one, you need to go and stop this guy, because we need answers of what's going on. And it seems like he's trying to run away. So this traffic cop ran and went to Malume. And my friend was trying to get me up, like she was like, you know, trying to grab me. And the traffic cop was like, no, and then you also sit down, and you need to tell me what's going on. And we were just like sitting there like, and my friend came up with the story. And my friend, she actually didn't come up with the story. The only lie that she told is that we live in Vereeniging, because they were going to tell us that, okay, where do you live? What are you doing here? So we just told them that, oh, we are coming from one of our friends in Three Rivers, and Malume gave us a lift because we all live in Vereeniging, and Malume lives in Sasolburg or something like this. I can't remember where Malume was from, but he was going to those direction of Sasolburg, Vanderbilt or something like this. And then we said, no, we live here in Vereeniging. So it got late, and Malume gave us a lift. So we were coming back home. And the traffic cops were like, should we call an ambulance? I said, no, I'm fine. It's just a little bruise, because I had like a little bruise here. And I said, no, I'm fine. We're just going to go home. And the traffic cop was like, you better not go to Vereeniging Club, because I know those sites, it's you guys. So you better not go there. And we said, no, we are going home. And then Malume got arrested there in the spot, because they took a breathalyzer, and they found that, oh my goodness, he was heavily intoxicated. He was drunk for days. So him and his friend, they got arrested, and they told us that we can go. Luckily, they told us that we can go, and we need to go home because they need to deal with Malume and the friend. But I really don't think that they arrested them, because as we were going and we looked back, we saw the traffic cops coming back to their car, and Malume pushing his car. So probably a cold drink, you know what I mean? So finally, yeah, guys, we went our way. Did we go home? We didn't go home. We were young. And we survived a lot of things. We wanted to have fun. So fine, we went to Vereniging Club, we got inside and we sat for a while. And as we were sitting there, my hand was so painful because remember I fell and hit my head. I don't know how I hit it, but I had a bruise, like a very big bruise here. It was not bad, but it was just like like, you know, so I had this here and we were just sitting there with my friend. People were dancing and we were just looking at the people and we're like, no, 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 we are going home. I'm in pain. I'm in so much pain, and I even thought that my hand was broken. And then fine, we decided like, okay, we're just gonna go home. We bought like 2 drinks, and after finishing those drinks, we're like, you know what, let's just go home because I'm not feeling well. So we went we went home and we took a maxi taxi and we went home, and that was it. That was the end of the night. So that's how I jumped off a car, or I jumped out of a moving car. I know this story is crazy and it's so stupid, that after the weekend that we had, we decided to go out again. I mean, we were young. We were just having fun. Like, even today, I still remember what I was wearing on that day. I remember I was wearing this a tracksuit top from, I think it was from Identity, and it had a zip. It was black, and after that night it had a little hole here. And fine, we went home. As we got home, we went to sleep. My hand was still painful. I took some painkillers, and in the morning when I woke up, it was just like red, and that was it. And the following days it was fine, it was okay, and that's when I knew, okay, it's not broken. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's how I jumped out of a moving car. So anyway, guys, we have come to an end of this video. If you like the story time, please make sure that you don't leave without giving it a thumbs up, and interact with me on the comments down below. Comment something, emoji, anything, you know. This story time is all about laughing. I know it's stupid and crazy, like I said before, but I mean, I was young and carefree and having a time of my life. So thank you so much for watching, and please make sure that if you're new here, you don't leave without subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you, my sweetheart. If you are a new subscriber, thank you, my darling. So have a good day, a good night. It doesn't matter what time you're watching this. Bye.